Hello and welcome back to FM Gurus. This is part 5 of Zero to Hero, and we had a bit of a short episode in the last one, so I'm going to show you some more extended highlights today from a few games. So we're currently going to play Southport in the league, and then the next game we do have that FA Trophy game against Banbury, which if you were watching in the previous episodes we did actually beat, so hopefully we can do the same again. But yeah, let's get into this one. Pretty much same team as we normally have out. Yeah, I don't think you've seen the best of Rush yet. I mean, I know he's only just come back from an injury, but before he had that injury, he was scoring quite a lot of goals. I mean, Buckley is a good striker as well, but I do think on the day when Russ is fit, he probably is the man to have up front. But yeah, 40 minutes in, I think we've only had one highlight, which is a bit disappointing, but although Southport have a shot now. Yeah, that's half time, so tell the boys to dig in, drop them some encouragement, and hopefully we'll have a few more highlights. Picking up a few yellow cards here: Bennett, Aliatadeo and Dugan. Some tired legs out there as well. White's shattered, as is Aliatadeo. The two lads who've got the ball. He plays it out to Wisdom. I do keep trying to renew Wisdom's contract, but he's really not interested in re-signing with us. I'm not quite sure how we got him in the first place, to be honest, but he's been great. And there's the first goal. Giles Cook into Bennett and puts it away in the bottom corner. That's what we'd have hoped for. Well, Southport look like they're going to be coming back at us now, trying to play a long ball over. Thought Duggan would let his man get the better of him then, but we'll get away with one. Cook into Russ, who does lose the ball. Southport counter again. Trying to play it over the top, but you're not going to beat Wisdom like that. Bennett into Cook, plays it into Russ, who scores. That's what I was talking about earlier, and that's why I prefer him over Buckley. Buckley's a great header of the ball, but Russ is a great finisher with his feet. Here's Russ again, and just like that, we make it 3-0, 2 for Russ. Again, that'll be another player I'll be trying to bring in the summer. I believe he's out of contract as well. From Fleetwood, I think he's currently at. Bennett into McHugh, makes it 4-0. And we'll just freshen the team up. Take McHugh off. Bring on Buckley for a run. Would be nice to get White off, we'll just have to move some players around. Drop him some praise. Hopefully we can keep it going. Here's Bennett, who does put a good free kick in. Good effort. Yeah, given his recent form, we've definitely been needing a win like this. Clean sheet intact, just. That is something I tend to find, that we do concede a lot of late goals. Even if we're winning games like this, just loses the clean sheet for us. Smeckel James pulls it back nice to Carver, and just like I was saying, we've conceded a late goal. Lost our clean sheets. But like I said in the last video, at least we don't have to pay the clean sheet bonuses out. 7 minutes of added time. Another corner for us. Williams. Southport countering. Archer plays it across to Archer again. Should score from here. Pulls it back. Hits the post. Another corner. 4 minutes of added time left. Into Walton. And pull another goal back, 4-2. Bennett's also picked up a knock, which isn't ideal. Although we've got a corner now. Giles Cook. whips it in, falls to Buckley, back out to Cook. Russ just puts it wide, nearly had a hat-trick there. And yeah, that's it for that game. 4-2, very good win. Definitely needed it given his recent form. Puts us back up into the playoffs as well. So we'll get straight into the next game, which is the FA Trophy game. I think this is round 4 against Banbury. We are at home. Like I was on about earlier, we beat Banbury in the last time we played them. I think that was in the last video as well. So tell them we want to pick up from last time. If we do, I think we'll be just fine. Drop the boys some encouragement. Would be good to have a bit of a run in this competition. Just like I said, I don't think we're going to win the league this year. We might be able to scrape the playoffs, but other than that, I don't think we're going to be competing on many other fronts. So it would just be nice to have a bit of a run in this cup. First highlight for Banbury, but we've got the ball now. Peter Clark, the veteran, plays it into Cook, who did actually have a good game in the last one. I know I was saying I've not been impressed with him, but he did play well. McDonald to swing it in. It's cleared nice. Ends the highlights. Good start, been the better team. White, into Cook, into McDonald, out to Wisdom. Back to Dixon. Like you want to shoot them. Back to Clark, back to White, Dixon. And the ball's unfortunately taken from us. And Banbury score through Jack Tompkins. Sloppy from our part, giving the ball away. Good counter from their end. Wisdom has taken a bit of a knock, I think, or he's definitely not fit, so we'll bring on Gums in his position. Definitely not the level of Wisdom or Dugan, but he can have a run out. It's only 1-0. Hopefully this will bring us to half time, as long as they don't score. Which they do. Same player again, I believe he scored a couple against us when we played Banbury earlier on in the season as well. Which is unfortunate. 2-0 down in this cup game. Fire the boys up. Go to a positive mentality now as well. White's shattered as well, so we'll just make a few substitutions. Buckley on. And we'll bring on Hannigan. Player I've not really used much. He's probably is the weakest of the defence, but we do need to start rotating more. Gunner and Clark passing it between each other. Into McHugh. He finds Gums. Whips in the cross. Just can't get a head on it, unfortunately. McHugh has a shot. Goes out for a corner. McDonald to whip it in. And that's cleared. Brings the end to the highlight. Yeah, 14 shots to 5 in favour of us, but unfortunately we haven't converted them, which we found a few times this year. I'd say we're always the more attacking team in these games, but whether we put our chance away or not is, I think, is the difference in some of these wins and losses. Russ plays it over to Buckley, who puts it in the back of the goal. So he did look offside there, and it has been ruled out for offside. 5 minutes left. Looks like our FA Trophy run is over for this year. Unless we can do anything later on. McHugh hits the crossbar, I think. It's been the story of our day, really. One last highlight. Gums gives it away. We pass it back to him, but luckily they put it over the crossbar. So yep, 2-0. Disappointing. But I suppose at least now we can just concentrate on the league. Wisdom's going to be out for up to 12 days, which isn't good. So, one more game. Buxton away in the league. Just do a quick pick on the team, get some fresh faces. Drop the boys some encouragement, and here we go again. Goalkeeper risking it there, just punching it away. I got the ball back here. White plays that ball into the striker as he's done many times. Pulls it back from McDonald. Just puts it wide, unfortunately. But here come Buxton now. Well, we've won the ball back. And then we've lost it again. That's poor defending really from us. Give the ball away and then we had no numbers back there for the counter. 1-0 to Buxton. And as you can see, we've now dropped down to 8th position in the league, so back out of the playoffs again. Now we've got no cup, we really need to be concentrating on them. Getting in them playoffs at the end of the season. As the case in all walks of football, once you're in the playoffs, anything can happen. I mean, at the start of the season, we'd definitely not be expected to be there. You know, I think we were expected to fight relegation, really, given that we've only just come up. So, being in and around the playoffs, I still think it's a really good achievement for the first season. Dixon out to Duggan, pulls it back to Russ, and makes it 1-1. Don't think anyone really plays a crossing like Duggan does when he runs down that flank. Must have a lot of assists so far this season. But yeah, 1-1 at half time. Give them some more encouragement. Hopefully we can get a win out of this. According to the stats, we're definitely the better team. They're looking pretty tired, Buxton actually. They've got a few tired players there, but so have we, so we'll just make a few changes now. White's shattered, so we'll bring on Gums in midfield. Just move them around a bit. Bring on McHugh. Not fully fit, but he's a game changer. And we'll bring on Buckley for Amis as the last change. Half an hour left. Buckley into Duggan. Going for a cross in. Nearly from McHugh. Don't think he's the tallest of players, so we're always going to struggle a bit there. Oh, well, Buxton are countering here. And they make it 2-1. Sam Smart. Just really struggled to clear them crosses. We have done all season. Bennett. I think we might have won a penalty there. Yep, so I'm not sure who's taking this actually. White's not on the pitch, it's going to be Dixon. He puts it away nicely to make it 2-2, his 9th goal of the season. I think he's a Warrington veteran from what I remember. Buxton coming back at us again. Smart, the goal scorer. Looks like a good game from a neutral, a lot of back and forth highlights. And Buxton are countering again. Good tackle from Clark. 42 years old, that man. And Russ, can he pull it back? Doesn't. Brings it to Bennett, into Williams. Comes off the crossbar. Fortunately can't do anything with it. When I get the buttons right, I'm just going to drop a bit more encouragement for the last 15 minutes. I think we'd probably take a draw, to be fair, given his recent form. Well, we've got a highlight here, we've got a free kick. Clark. Into Bennett, falls to McHugh. Puts it in the bottom corner again. He's done that a few times this season. 3-2. dropped down to very defensive. Let's just see it out now for the last 5 minutes. We're absolutely shattered. And we do. I think that's another great victory there for us, 3-2. Would have absolutely taken that before the game. Bucks are actually above us in the league as well, but that win moves us up into 5th. Yeah, just going to try and renew Andre Wisdom's contract. Well, it is 5 stars all around, but I've tried a few times. They're really interested in signing for us. But I think it's reached the point now where we need to renew a few of these contracts. You know, we don't want to be losing these players. Like I said before, you can only really offer part-time 1-year deals when you're in this league. Just going to show you some highlights from his recent game. So this was against Blythe. We drew this game 2-2. Another great finish from Will Russ, as he's done many times. And then in our next game we played Chorley, where we had another great win against him. I believe this one finished 3-1. So really happy with that. Keeps in the playoffs. And just before we leave, we've got a new signing to show you, which is Kigos Niffel, who is an actual South African international who's still playing international football. Here's a quick look at him. He's 2.5 stars, fringe player in his prime, but he'll definitely give us another solid defender. If you enjoyed this video, please give us a subscribe and a like. We really appreciate you watching. Thank you very much.